Picture this. North Korean soldiers, hardened by decades of isolation, now fighting shoulder to shoulder with Russian troops in Ukraine's frozen trenches, while Moscow hands over submarine tech and satellite know-how to Pyongyang. This deepening bond has NATO scrambling and Asia on edge. Russia and North Korea's ties trace back to the Korean War, when Soviet support helped build Pyongyang's foundations. The 1961 Mutual Defense Treaty expired in 1996 amid post-Cold War shifts, leaving relations dormant until Russia's 2022 Ukraine invasion revived them out of necessity. Pyongyang, facing UN sanctions and economic woes, swapped Soviet air artillery shells for Russian food, fuel and tech, over 1 million rounds by mid-2024. The turning point came June 2024. Putin visited Pyongyang, signing the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership Treaty with Kim Jong-un, including a mutual defense clause obliging aid if either faces aggression. Ratified by late 2024, it marked the strongest tie since the Cold War, with Kim hailing an invincible alliance in his 2026 New Year's address. Fast forward to early 2026. Nearly 11,000 North Korean troops deploy to Russia's Kursk region, attacking Ukrainian positions, first foreign combat for Pyongyang since Korea. Casualties mount, with South Korea estimating 600 dead. Kim unveiled housing for families in February. Russia reciprocates suspected tech transfers for nuclear subs, hypersonics and satellites, violating UN sanctions. Hypersonics and satellites violating UN sanctions. Facts underscore the shift. Pyongyang supplied munitions, sustaining Russia's barrage. In return, Moscow provides oil, 165,000 plus barrels monthly, currency and expertise in drones, artillery, subs. Joint mechanisms for defence build-up emerged. Per Treaty Article 8, by March 2026, DPRK troops learn modern tactics firsthand, boosting both armies. Perspectives vary. Moscow views it as countering Western arms to Ukraine, like F-16s. Putin cites NATO aggression. Pyongyang gains legitimacy, resources and tech to modernize nukes/missiles, saluting troops as alliance forgers. Western leaders, from Zelensky to Seoul, decry escalation. Ukraine gains battlefield edge, but fears tech leaks. Japan, South Korea worry Korean peninsula instability. China watches warily. Pyongyang's loose cannon risks dragging Beijing in despite shared anti-Western times. Analysts note no formal trilateral bloc yet, but momentum builds via patrols exercises. Globally, it challenges post-WI order. Ukraine war prolongs NK munitions/manpower relieve Russian strain, delaying peace. Asia destabilizes. Bolstered NK arsenal threatens Seoul/Tokyo, spurring US alliances like AUKUS expansion. UN sanctions erode as Russia vetoes enforcement. Economically, Russia sanction busting via NK trade aids evasion. Pyongyang accesses markets tech, easing famine risks but fueling arms race. Nuclear non-proliferation phrase. Russian aid could yield advanced DPRK ICBMS/SAL-BMS. For Europe, diverted NK shells mean sustained attrition. Indo-Pacific sees heightened drills like US-OROK Japan responses. In sum, the Russia-North Korea pact, supercharged by troop deployments and tech swaps, forms a tactical axis with strategic ripples, alarming the West by prolonging Ukraine conflict and arming a nuclear rogue. Balanced diplomacy and sanctions revival are key, but escalation looms. Global Briefing, your window into tomorrow's world.